Hey folks, it's Belgrade Beat, and today we have a video from the summer that was not released until now. And it's somebody whose name is Summer, and she's from China, and she lives here in Belgrade. So I think it's very interesting to see the different perspectives of different people who want to make Belgrade their home, because obviously her perspective is different than mine, with many similarities as well. But me being from North America, her being from China, this is me and her having a chat, so I hope you enjoy. Let's go.
Belgrade Beat, the pulse of the city.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Belgrade Beat. And today we are sitting in the city center of Belgrade with Summer. And it's actually feeling like the end of summer. It's still time to sit outside. And so I met you, and you are actually from China.
Yes.
And you have decided to make Belgrade your home over the past 2.5 years. So I think your story will be interesting for people who live in Serbia, people who are thinking of moving here, and maybe even some people in China who are interested in Serbia can find this.
Yes. Hi everybody, I'm Summer from China, and I was living in Belgrade for 2.5 years. I was working like a travel agency. Also, I'm the tour guide for Chinese tourists. And I'm very happy to be here today to tell you some stories about myself and about China.
Excellent. So, how long have you lived outside of China? It's many years now, right? You were living in Dubai before.
Yes, I was living in Dubai for 6 years.
Great. And okay, so take us back to when you were living in China. And obviously, over the last maybe 10 years, 20 years, China had a growing economy. Why did you want to leave? Did you want to see the world?
Yes. Actually, for me, it's very interesting. I was born in a village.
Yeah.
And when I was, in the village, we got the education not like so good as in the city.
Okay.
And from my childhood, I watched the TV about like a travelogue or something about the world news and knowledges and some interesting stories. I had this kind of, intention to go out to see the world. And after my graduation from my university, I got the chance to go to Dubai for some internship, job. Actually, I did very well, and I stayed there like in a Chinese national gas and petroleum company.
Yeah.
With the name of Zhongman. So I started to work there as, someone working in the executive department. And I used like 2 years to be the manager. And then I, saved some money to start my own business to register a travel agency in Dubai.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
And okay, so take me to the moment when you left China and went to Dubai. How did that feel? I mean, what did you anticipate? What did you think it would be like, and how was it once you got there? What was the culture shock?
Yeah, actually, I never heard about Dubai when I was in university. Why I choose to go to Dubai is like a coincidence.
You just had an opportunity.
Yeah, I had an uncle, and he has one friend with his daughter working in Dubai. From the very beginning, I had the plan to go to British. But
To England, yeah.
yes, but I don't have that chance. And I met, the daughter of my uncle's friend, and we talk a lot about the job, about the future. And she made the decision to take me to Dubai. Yeah, that's I think it's a kind of fate.
Yeah, and so how was life there? Was it?
Actually, it's like I will say it's a life only for hard working for me. Because
So you were just working.
Yeah, working. That's why I prefer to stay in Belgrade more. I feel much more relaxed.
You went there, you were working, then you
Yes.
started your own business, which was
Yeah.
probably more work.
Yes.
But you were successful, right?
I cannot say that, but I feel satisfied about
So
my
what
business.
made you want to leave Dubai and come to a place like Belgrade, which
Actually,
It's
also
different.
it's a very interesting story. From the very beginning, I had the plan to go to Georgia, not to come to Serbia. And at that time, I checked the weather in Georgia. It's not so nice weather with the snowing. And I just, one day before made the decision to come to Serbia.
Yep.
From the very beginning, when I come here, I don't have any knowledge about Serbia. But
Okay, so just Serbia, you see that for people from China, they do not need a visa to come.
Yes.
And then you just come here and you land in Belgrade, and then what?
yeah, that's the,
What was your first impression? Which month was it?
I think it's 2017. It's April. It's April. Yes.
so
Yes, April.
Good
And
month to come to Belgrade.
Yes.
That's when the weather starts to be nice.
yes, and everything is so perfect, and we enjoyed a lot. We met many interesting friends at that time. And when we get off the plane, I had one Chinese friend come to the airport to pick up me. To be honest, from the airport, I just feel like, okay, this place is not so nice as I think.
Yeah.
But when I come to city center, I changed my mind. We went to Santa Salva Church at the first spot to be visited here.
Yeah.
And then we come to Knez Mihailova Street.
And you see this life of Belgrade,
Yes, yes.
the people and their expression and their lifestyle and stuff like that.
Yes.
Very different than Dubai, I think,
Yeah,
where people are living a much
totally
different,
yes.
everything's inside there, shopping malls and everything. I've never
Yes.
been there, but I've heard about it.
Yes, because when I was here, many local people, they are very, very kind to help. If they saw you a little bit hesitate about something, they will come to you, say, what can I help? And also Serbia guys, they're very handsome.
Cool. Yeah. So did Serbia seem like, I guess you had ideas of what it would be like in Europe? Like Europe as a general, like some people in Europe would have an idea of what it's like in Asia.
Yeah.
You had an idea of what is Europe. Did Serbia actually fit with what you thought Europe would be? Like these beautiful big buildings and all this stuff.
It's above my expectation. So I think it's, very, very relaxed, and you can enjoy a lot. You can meet many interesting people. And I think most Chinese people, they have some special personality and characteristics to let you respect them.
Yeah.
And they're well educated. And when they're talking to you, they are very polite. And you can always learn something from them. That's the point. That's why I love to stay here so much.
Because of the Serbian people.
Yes.
Yeah. Because the Serbian people are open, and it's easy to make friends. It's
Yes.
easy to get around the city. People want to help, and it just feels open, right?
Yeah, they're very generous to help and never hiding something from
So you find it's easier to make friends here
Yeah.
than it is in China?
Yeah, I had so many good friends. They have different job, and if I had something with some difficulties, I just calling them and they help me to solve it immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And okay, so what made you want to stay here? I mean,
I think maybe I just want to enjoy more life and care about myself more. Because when I was staying in Dubai every day, I just thinking about money.
yeah, I'm from Canada, and it's the same sort of thing why I moved here from Canada.
Yes.
So it's like a country with more money is not always
See?
better. Like there's always a
Yeah.
way that you can make money
Yes.
somehow.
Yeah.
I work on the internet. I have a business. And I get paid by
Yeah.
through my work on the computer. But there's
Yeah.
always a way. But it's hard in a place like Dubai to have energy and
Yes.
lifestyle
Yeah,
like
that's
here.
why I have, much more positive energy to stay here. And I try to care about myself. And I go to gym. I learned how to play golf, how to play tennis here. I went for, salsa dance and to meet some very interesting friends. So it's how to say, I can, during my last 30 years old, from my childhood until now, I think the 2.5 to stay here is my happiest day. That's my point.
That's awesome. I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
I had a period of my life where I was living 3 months in Canada, 3 months in Serbia, 3 months in Canada, 3 months in Serbia.
Yeah.
And during that time, I realized the same thing, that I wanted to be here.
Yes. see?
Because if you start with a good lifestyle, feeling good about yourself, and then you make the rest of the life on top of that.
Yeah, that's
If you're
the charming thing of Belgrade, I think.
Yeah, the lifestyle. What do you
Yes.
think of the food? I saw on your that you were making videos about the food in
Yeah.
Belgrade. Tell me, what was the?
Food, I can say some food are very nice. Like I love, the best thing is kaimak
Oh yeah.
and ayvar. The
Oh,
sauce
yeah.
is my favorite.
And what do you put it on?
I just put on the bread, but it's Chinese bread. I made, at home by myself.
Okay. How do you find
Yes.
the ingredients for Chinese bread here? Where do you buy them?
Oh, we bought from 70 blocks, most from 70
Yeah,
blocks.
yeah, Block
That
70,
is
yeah.
Chinatown.
Yeah.
In Belgrade.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah. It's a really strange neighborhood.
Yes.
I think, but I like going there sometimes and just seeing it's so different, you know.
Yes, it's like a small China world to go to buy something and to visit some friends there, and they're very like authentic restaurants during that area. Yes.
And speaking of authentic restaurants, the way that I met you was around the corner from here.
Yeah.
You were working this past Saturday at this restaurant. Do you want to tell us a bit about that? I mean, I'll post the
Yeah.
link to the video I'm making about that. But tell us
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, because I told you before I was free like 5 months.
Yeah,
during
because of the tourism.
Yeah.
Like you thought that this year there would be lots of Chinese tourists here, but I guess not, right?
Yeah, there's
the
no Chinese tourists coming, so I just think better to find something to do. And I'm interested in cooking, so at the day, sometimes I made some, party for my Chinese friends, and I cook for all of them.
Yeah.
So, and one of my friends, he took that shop for 1 year, and he supports this shop like for 5 months without any business. So he's calling me to ask whether or not I prefer to take this shop. Okay, at that time I think I don't have anything to do. Why not? I just took this shop and I invite one friend. He's the chef now, and we cook very authentic Chinese food. And also we, prepare something very special for some people. They eat spicy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
It really is spicy, and for people who like that
Yes.
pain, but it was really different, and I noticed as soon as I walked in there with the personality that you're bringing to serving people there, and just the atmosphere, the food. It's something that we don't really have a lot of here in
Yes.
Belgrade, so we really stand together. I think word is getting around, at least
Very-
among the foreigners in Belgrade, that there is this new place that's serving a very
Yes,
different
yes.
style of Chinese food. So.
Yeah, actually, I was very happy to stay in the shop every day because I can meet so many, people coming from different countries, and
Yeah.
we can have a very nice talk. Still, I can learn something from them. I can hear about interesting stories. It makes my life more happier every day. So that's the point.
Yeah. And so, yeah, this is what I want from Belgrade, for it to become more international.
Yes.
And so you were working previously with Chinese people who visit Serbia for the first time, right?
Yeah.
What do they
Most.
think of this place? What do you hear the most when you're
Oh.
taking them down the street here?
Yeah, different people has different ideas, but generally when they arrive this city for the first day, I always try to give them, some some idea to tell them when you come here, you have to learn how to relax yourself, not to worry about so many issues from this from that, and when they listen to my words, they learn how to relax. And like 10 days, we had a 10 days tour to Bosnia, to Montenegro, and come to Serbia. And I think most of them, they are very happy to visit here.
Yeah.
And also we had like historical bond between Serbia, like Yugoslavia time. This country and this whole Balkan countries, they were like a communist countries. So people they
not
prefer,
the same communism as Russia or
Yes.
other countries in
Yeah,
Europe
yeah.
had, but it was there is the commonality there, I guess,
Yeah,
in
we
the
had
way.
this kind of bond, and most people they know who is Tito, and they know the stories, so
So,
it's much more easier to.
What types of people from China come here, actually? Is it obviously people who have enough money for an airplane ticket, right?
No, because actually I think we had like a very young generation to come here like totally relaxed because they don't care so much about the historical issues.
They just want to have fun, see something new.
Yes, but we have like the elder age for 60s or 70s, and they need to visit some places to feel about the historical things. Yeah, so it's very different, how to say, different places for different people from China.
Yeah, and they generally like it. Is it what they expect? Is it?
They expect I think most of them they like it because like me to stay here, they can feel the people's kindness and the generous like a few days later. And when we go, somewhere in the village, we visit some people to their home and they cooked the local food for us. We can totally feel what's the real life here. So they can just, relax from their heart.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a place where it works very well to travel slowly.
Yeah.
To take 2 days in each place, 3 days, 4 days.
Yes.
And, a lot of people look at Serbia and they see that it's a country that does not have the sea. It does not have the ocean or the sea or any sort of, big beaches or anything. And they think, no, there's nothing to see there. But there's so much in the hills, mountains, and all that stuff.
Yeah, if you like, outdoors life, you can go to the south and Zlatibor and also Tara National Park is a good place for visiting. So it's not, I don't know how to say that word, but most Chinese people, they love it. Yeah, they love this kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, okay. What do you miss about living in China? What do you miss from your
So-
life back home? I know it's been a long time, you're living in Dubai and all that stuff, but what do you miss
Yeah.
about it?
Food.
Okay.
Yes, we had many different cuisines. So if you stay in China, any city, you can find many types of food.
Yeah, it's such a big country. It's like a world on
Yeah.
itself. I mean,
That's why it forced me to be a chef here.
Yeah.
Yes. We
Yeah,
try.
to learn how to cook and
Yes.
it's important to. So
Yes.
it's important to know what you like to eat and be able to prepare that at home, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah.
But I mostly cook like salads and stuff that's healthy to eat. And so what would you say to somebody in China who's thinking of coming to Serbia and maybe living here? Is there opportunity? Is there a community here? Do you feel at home with the community of Chinese people here? Is it
Yeah.
easy to sort of have friends here and in English, live your life and stuff? What would you tell them?
I will tell them just relax and enjoy. Feel free to come here because you can find many Chinese people who will help you,
Yeah.
and they're happier to help. And you can go to 70 blocks to find anyone in the shop who can speak Chinese.
Yeah?
And even it's very interesting seeing many Belgrade young generation who can speak Chinese.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had many customers.
Well, obviously, you're meeting them.
Yes, come to
through-
my shop who
Yeah.
can speak very well Chinese.
And what would you say to a Serbian person who wanted to move to China? I mean, I think there's probably more of those
Yeah,
watching.
don't
Interested in.
hesitate to just go because most Chinese people they love to to welcome all the foreigners to stay in China and to try some our new food and to make new friends and try to speak with them in English. They can understand, I think. Yes. So I think we had a very good relationship between Serbia and China. From 2018, the free visa issued. Yes, so it's very easy for these two countries to
Interact,
Yeah,
yeah, it's interesting. I mean, for me, it's always like the more international, the better. The more we have people coming from other countries to live here in Belgrade, the better. And,
Yeah.
it's like kind of a place where it's open enough. Like, okay, so I'm from Canada, and we have, everybody from everywhere around the world moving to Canada.
Yes.
But it's a boring country, like where people are just working, maybe like Dubai, like the life you were
Yes.
living, the work, and everything's expensive. Everybody wants to make lots of money. But I feel that the foreigners who come to live here in Belgrade, are more interested in adventure,
Yes.
more interested in something different, a lifestyle, good food, nice people, and all that stuff. So whoever's looking for that should come here. And if you're looking for money, go to Dubai, go to Canada, go to all those places.
Also, they can come to Belgrade.
Oh, you're making lots of money here? So am I.
No,
yeah.
I'm not.
No, I'm doing well, but only because I'm in the tech industry and I work on the
Yes.
internet, and I can get people to send money from America.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean,
Anyone who is prepared can come here. No
how,
worry. Because
how do
they
you
can
survive the
still-
winters here? I mean, where you're from, you obviously have a winter as well, right?
Winters, generally we just, travel around. So we don't stay here winter time because it's a little bit cold here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
This winter's a little different because I'm leaving in like 3 weeks and I don't know where I'm going yet. I want to go back to Thailand. I was living in Thailand,
Oh, it's very good place for winter time.
but now they're closed because of the
Yeah,
coronavirus
yes,
and all that
yes.
stuff. So
Yeah.
now maybe Brazil, now maybe Mexico. But you're staying here this winter?
No, I think I will go back to China
Oh, yeah?
because last year I didn't spend spring festival time with my family. So my parents they miss me a lot.
Right.
And they're calling me every day to let me go back. Actually, for this virus period, they were so worried about me. But anyway, I told them Belgrade is very safe, and we go outside with public transportation. Everyone try to wear a mask, so
Yeah.
that's the good thing to
For example,
stay here.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I never feel like worried or upset to stay here about the virus issue. Yes.
Yeah, there's enough space here. You
Yes.
can, I mean, if you live in the center, you can walk everywhere, and
Yeah.
you don't need to
Yes.
go places. You can just live
Yes.
and do what's comfortable.
Yeah, and even nobody will disturb you for relax and for everything. So just
Yeah.
try to.
So you're going back to China for the winter,
Yeah.
And because I'm the same way. Like I like to live here from March until October,
Oh.
and
yeah.
now next week it's already October. So here we go again,
Yes. Why
off
not?
into the winter. But you'll be back here next year, hopefully,
Okay.
right?
Yes. Yeah. For sure. I had the plan to stay here like for longer and longer, maybe my whole life. I don't know. But-
You have to take it year by year in a place like Serbia.
Yes, because actually I already settled down here. I bought my own apartment.
You
here.
bought your own apartment?
Yes.
Wow.
So that is a long-term plan.
Wow.
Maybe I will marry a Serbian guy. Who
Wow.
knows?
Wow, you really want little like half Chinese, half Serbian babies, right?
Yeah, they're cute. Why not?
Yeah.
And I adopted one Serbian dog.
You have a dog here?
Yes.
Who will take care of your dog when you go away for the winter?
I had the plan to take her go back with me.
You can
and
do that?
we will- Yes.
Okay.
Why not?
Some
So,
countries allow it, some countries don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing for my dog is she can speak Chinese, Serbian, and English.
And dog.
Yes. So it's
Cool.
very interesting thing. Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for the interview, and I mean, it's really good to hear that you found this place so welcoming,
Yeah.
and that you found the society just so easy to live in. Because I have the same experience, and we're from the opposite sides of the world, right?
Yeah.
And it's amazing that Serbia can welcome people from various different countries and just sort of be a positive experience for the same reasons
Yes.
when people are from different parts of the world. So thanks a lot. I wish you the best of luck
Yeah, hvala
in continuing.
puno, vidimo se.
Ti si naučila malo srpskog jezika, da.
Samo malo.
Kako ide to? Dobro? Da.
Dobro, odlično. Bye bye.
Odlično.
See you.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Belgrade Beat, the pulse of the city.
Hey, brate, subscribe. Come on. You can do it. Ajde jebote, subscribe.